Hello, everyone.
Current genre, megalovania. I mean, oh what? Oh God!
Welcome back to Boxy. I'm gonna move myself out the way. Not that.
Oh, this is gonna be a challenge.
There we go. And we're gonna watch this, then we're gonna watch. Then we're gonna start recording. Hold on, give me a second.
Oh my God! Reese, thank you for the £2 super chat. Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Where is... There you go. No. I go here. Because you
Oh
need
my
to see
God.
sand.
Stop! Oh! Bro, this is tough. No freaking way!
Hey, Wolfie, welcome in. Hi, Wolfie.
Bird car! What is happening, dude?
You know, since we're not recording yet,
Oh my God.
let me change it to Kit Kat. Yes, I am Kit Kat now. Meow.
Jesus, that's fast!
Meow. We're watching a quick 8-bit drawing video, then we're gonna get into the meat of this stream. You are not allowed to eat me. There's only one person that's allowed to eat me. Don't tell anyone, but this is actually the Kit Kat colors. The colors of the Kit Kat logo. Don't tell anyone though. Don't tell anyone. So we're gonna get the MC8. Also, why am I peeking so much? Oh, that's why.
This is so fun, dude. Oh!
Also, good news, my PC is almost finished. I just saw it like a few minutes ago. It was turned on. RGB fans were going.
Oh, okay.
It's so peak.
Oh,
So
that's my
peak.
monocle. Ah! Oh, God!
No shit. I don't know why I didn't join sooner. I was like so invested with value stream. I didn't know that you actually went live. I'm like, oh, Wolf was live. Okay, I'm gonna go join them.
Holy frick!
And I was like,
Dude,
I don't know why, but
what?
I was expecting you to have affiliate, so expecting I had to do like the thing where I had like have like, I'm just gonna go to twitch.tv/RTFox. He's streaming it now. Go follow him. He's a goat. Like, I have to do this. I thought I was gonna have to do this. I'm just gonna mute that. I said mute it. And like pop up the chat. And then have it, because on my alt account, I said shush. This alt account never gets ads. Never gets ads. So I thought I was gonna have to do that. But thankfully, I didn't have to. Oh, I don't think I got like ads in between either, so that's a plus. Well, after this video is done, we're gonna be watching this bad boy. The Minecraft play Eaten by the World. We're just warming. We're doing a little warm up.
Oh.
We'll see about that. We'll see about that.
I mean, yeah. It's so true.
Okay. We'll find out.
What the frick? That's hard. What is Goblin Core?
Oh my god, black metal.
Oh, frick, yeah.
8-bit drummer is one of my biggest inspirations as a drummer. I just want you to know that.
Oh, I like that one. Oh, yeah. Corporate music.
He has no face.
Ah, yeah. Welcome. Welcome. He has no face.
That's how I banned you.
Go to bed. You get quiet time.
Oh well. And I don't know why you're unbanned.
Asleep.
Sorry about that, chat.
It's shopping music.
Well, thank you everyone for joining the stream.
This is too fun.
Lo-fi.
He's sleeping. He's not asleep, just vibing. Sorry.
Absolute cinema.
Yes, dude. Give me the organ.
Yeah, this video is almost done. We're like... Actually, it's 10 minutes mark. It's close enough. Yo, how would you like to watch? Oh, too long. I mean, this is too long. Let me start recording. Wait, actually, I need to change. I have a YouTubers again. Oh my god. And then I need to go to here. Hello everyone, welcome back to the video today. Last stream I was suggested this video, another 2-hour long video, so get ready for this. It's gonna be a while. That's gonna be a while. I was suggested this other Minecraft ARG, this one by a channel called Namentix. I think that's how you pronounce it. And they said it was better than the one I did yesterday. Like the one I did yesterday, like about this word that didn't exist. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Enjoy. Okay, cinematic. Wait, where's... There we go.
A world filled with impossible statues, mysterious gates, forgotten warnings, and a connection to an all too familiar sea god. What begins
Poseidon?
as a strange Minecraft recording series slowly becomes the story of a player pulled into something much older than himself, something waiting beneath the water, watching through the dreams of
Cthulhu?
those who find it. This
Oh, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
of Rust 22 Vane, a Minecraft player.
Yo, let me know if like the music
When
is...
you start to dream about it, do not resist. That ominous book was found by Rust 22 Vane, or just Rust, in his single-player Minecraft world.
So like... Cthulhu is the king of the King in Yellow? Oh wait, so these two are connected?
At first, Rust recordings start out pretty normally. He's just on a horse, but then something...
Yo!
Hi there.
Hi there.
This is my instant replay.
Okay.
I will explain shortly. I guess he'll explain shortly, but as of now, it doesn't seem like anything is really going on. He just says goodbye to his horse, which is named Emma, and then he gets ready to head out to sea. This is
Bye-bye,
pretty
Emma.
normal stuff, nothing that would make you think twice. But it's only once he actually sets off on the water that we see why he's recording this. Something begins to appear on the horizon.
Is that like
It's
an ocean
entirely
or something?
unclear what it is at first, but
Oh
as
my
the
god,
ships
never
start to
mind.
move, we begin to see strange trees on a distant island.
What the
Jutting
hell?
out from the island's core are what looks like enormous tentacles twisting up through the terrain and toward the sky. And above them, atop the island, stands a massive statue of some winged creature watching. Before Rust even sets foot on shore, it's clear this is no ordinary place. Nothing about this looks normal to Minecraft. The entire island is placed, and it's waiting to be found. And with that figure looming over on the mountaintop, Rust finally makes landfall and begins to explore. In Rust's investigation, he finds out that the island is entirely made out of chiseled tuff. You may have also noticed the polished diorite trees with azalea leaves that are all around him.
What the hell?
This is an interesting place, to say the least, and the statue atop the mountain
Ah, yes,
makes
diorite.
it no better.
Smooth diorite.
But Rust makes his way towards it.
Diorite? No, I'm not gonna call it that. That would anger so many people.
When Rust gets to the top, there's a lectern in the center with a book on it. We'll get to that in a second, but what stands out first is everything around it. Wildflowers laid throughout, and the statue itself, which is built out of tough blocks. But it's way more
That's so
intricate
tough.
than anything on this island. Rust decides to finally check out the lectern. When you start to dream about it, do not resist. You will learn its name. I resisted it. It is the sea. There is something in that place. I have seen it. It is not part of the city. It is above us. It is above. I cannot speak its name.
Okay.
I did not know a name could feel like that. It is so glorious. It is. Do not resist. I ask you, do not resist the dreams. I believe they are here now. The ones who worship it, I will now devote myself to it, to them, for when it rises, it will bring a new era. We see that the book is titled Devotion to the Sea, and it reads less like something someone left behind and more like something someone had to write. What's even more shocking than the book is what Rust does after, which is pull out a book titled Chords. This book already has 5 distinct coordinates in it, and he adds the coordinates from this statue to the book. The video then fades out, and Rust is somewhere different entirely. Rust, this time, formally introduces himself, and we get the
What's going on,
coordinates
Rust?
explained. He has been finding statues like this all over his world, and he emphasizes that this isn't a world he downloaded or found, it's a new world he created. He tells us they're usually found around bodies of water, and that they usually have nothing below it like that one did. He says he's going to start documenting this, but he wants to give us some context first on something. He says that the very PC he's playing on was a gift from a relative who unfortunately passed away, but the thing
rest in
is,
peace.
he has no idea who said relative is, and his dad just randomly gave it to him. He said it was in excellent condition, so he didn't deny it, but there was a user already logged in on it named Zyrak. Russ says this name means nothing to him, but he tried looking for it online. No dice, he says. This is not a name that exists anywhere. So with all of that, Russ decided to take the PC for himself. With all that being said, Russ decides to dive into the book itself. Rust very specifically highlights the "when you start to dream about it" line. It's like it means something to him. The funny thing is it mentions dreaming, but joke's on you, author. I never dream. Haven't since I was a kid. No, I'm for real. It's a whole thing with my buddies and I at school. That's a very
What?
interesting detail about Rust, considering that this book is entirely written around the idea of dreaming. They really want me to not resist the dreams, apparently? No, but seriously, all jokes aside, I think I just downloaded something while grabbing my mods earlier. Oh, okay, I guess that explains it. But Russ says he keeps checking the mods folder, and there's nothing in it that would be out of place.
Okay.
At this point, most people would leave the world and never look back, but Rust almost seems like it's drawing him forward, like it's a challenge to find out exactly what this is and document it. So, that's what he sets out to do. He will document them all, and he'll keep us updated. I wish what I had to say was that Russ stumbles upon a mod and calls it a day. A fun little adventure, case closed. But based on the way these videos appear on his channel, that's not what
And
this
video
is.
replay.
Rust is in for something
Wait,
a lot
does Nvidia have like their own like replay feature? That
more confusing.
but I want
than
AMD.
a lot more unsettling. So, let's dive into the mystery of Rust 22 Vein.
Just a guy in a treehouse.
The second video, episode 2 of Weird Statues, opens with Rust riding Emma across the land. We don't really know why he's recording right now, but we know he's snipping an instant replay, so it has to be for something. And nearly instantly, we know why. There's a statue in the center of a village, which is not a body of water if you didn't know. Rust and Emma make their way toward it, but you might immediately notice that there is something off about this particular statue. At the base, where there's typically tuff, there is cobblestone for some reason. But Rust doesn't pay it any mind. He wants to get a closer look at the thing's face. But, yeah. Oops. Rust breaks the cobble, and water comes flowing out.
Oh.
Rust decides to drain the whole thing, seeing if it will reveal anything. And almost by accident, he finds a copper chest embedded in the wall.
Wait, copper huh? Alright, let me know when you're out of the ad break. Alright.
Water comes flowing out. Rust decides to drain the whole thing, seeing if it will reveal anything. And almost by accident, he finds a copper chest embedded.
Copper chests exist? What? How much have been missing with a pink flip unicorn tattoo on my bed? How much have I been missing with the Minecraft updates? I play modern 1.20.1 T. I've not been keeping up with the Minecraft since a while.
I mapped every dream I had. I thought if I could get the whole picture down on paper, it would make sense. It does not. It could never. The Citadel. It does not. Something sleeps there. In the deepest parts, something sleeps there. The world doesn't matter. Whatever is sleeping here is with me. It is my head. It is my machine. You are mapping them. You are mapping them. You are mapping them. You are mapping them. You don't know why. Don't know why. Mapping them. You are mapping them.
Yeah, what?
Don't know why. Don't. People seek it out. I've seen them. My street, watching the house. They were gone, but I saw. Thurston, my name. Street, watching.
You cannot tell me otherwise. All of them are the same.
House. They were gone, but I saw. Thurston, my name. I only hear the other name now. Do not say out loud. I don't know who gave this to me. I do not want to see that city anymore. I do not want. I want to go back.
Whoa,
Know who gave this to me.
I'm reading all of
See
this.
that
I do not want to see that city anymore. I do not want to first president anymore. I don't want them watching me anymore.
city anymore. I do not want. I want to go back to before I knew. Before the first stream. Before the.
Okay.
I do not want. I want to go back to before I knew. Before the first.
I'm giving up. This is like 42 pages.
The book is filled with pages. Rust skips through all of them. There's too much to read. It's like someone went mad before they wrote this. What in the hell? Hope you're doing okay.
They're not. They're not. They're probably dead.
Thurston? Rust decides to investigate the monolith one more time, and he finds even more.
Okay, buddy. Welcome in, Thurston.
But Rust sort of just disregards this. This seems like a very clear warning from whoever Thurston is, but he just decides to write down the coordinates for the... Wait. There are more coordinates in Rust's book, and they are nearly 3,500 blocks away. Yet, he said he was going to show us every single statue he found. I guess he just forgot to record that one. Anyway, he documents the coordinates for this statue and then said this is the first find since he started. Something is off here, but we have no time to think about that.
Yep.
Russ tells us he looked for the name Thurston on his computer.
Hello everybody, editing Russ here. After the video, checked the computer for any trace of the name Thurston. The machine was completely clean, except for one file. One file!
And he actually...
It was in the crash reports folder for MC, strangely, which I swore I checked before. It's titled Thurston, which is what I searched. Thurston did not own this PC of it. It was Zoriorek, I presumed. I asked Dad once again, and he said he had zero idea.
Found something. In the crash reports folder for Minecraft, there strangely appears to be a thurston.txt file. The file reads out this.
Hello, Thurston.
Why so deep?
Me, but I've heard you're a bright boy. I'm passing away soon, and I've heard you've wanted a good computer for some time now. Luckily, I have the right one just for you. Your grandpa will be giving you this machine tonight. This is for you. Please enjoy. And I'm sorry we never met, but we're family. Always.
Russ then says he noticed there were more characters in the character count, so he scrolled down and saw this. It's another message from Thurston, this time warning about reading coordinates from a book in a chest. He says there were people.
Do not follow the coordinates from the book in chest. I am serious, but this is how it feels when you read them. That feeling is not yours. It was put there. They were outside again last night, close to this time. There are more of them than they were. I thought it is not a game. Apparently so.
Outside last night too, and then repeats his name over and over and over. Rust doesn't know what to make of.
What kind of sick parent names a kid Thurston though? I'm just saying. I don't really know what to make of that. I'm going to assume someone is messing with me because that's the only explanation that makes any sense right now. Anyway, see you soon. Hopefully.
And he just believes someone is messing with him, so he closes the book on this. That moves us on to video 3, which is also titled Weird Statues, and it opens the same way the others do. Rust is on Emma once again, but we don't really know why he's recording. At this point, though, we can reasonably assume he's found something again, most likely another statue. Except that assumption doesn't last very long. Rust finds a house in the middle of the woods, and he decides to check it out.
Yeah, Wolfie, I think
there's nothing immediately strange about the space.
A relative gave it to him, and never knew the relative, but the relative died,
But
so it got
once he
handed
steps
down to him.
inside, something is clearly off. The interior is mostly empty, with the exception of a few barrels, but there are no signs of life.
Yeah, it does.
Rust checks those barrels and finds only scattered random objects.
Copper, gold, those are items. Well, I can see how out of touch with the Minecraft updates I am.
But then he notices something above.
Hold up. What the hell?
Up in this attic, everything is changing. The walls are covered in these strange paintings, each one depicting a place that looks like it sits on a body of water.
Alright, thanks for dropping by,
This
folks.
place has massive walls and pillars. It's a structure that feels far too large and deliberate to be ordinary. Rust finds scattered prismarine blocks, which means someone in this house scoured the
crystals,
ocean
not blocks.
or something. But his investigation mostly leads nowhere. There's nothing other than a painting of a cephalopod-like creature, which is the same kind we've been seeing on the statues. So there is a clear connection here, but we have no idea what it means. Russ comes to an intriguing conclusion. He believes that the city that Thurston is talking about in the books is the same place we see on these paintings. That makes him believe that this place belongs to Thurston, but he says that's impossible, as this is a new single-player world. This has to be a mod.
Even if it is, it's ridiculously impressive.
I think it's pretty obvious to me that this is not a mod, but Rust, for some reason, cannot reach this conclusion. Regardless, things take a
keep thinking
turn when he
that,
starts
buddy.
investigating the bookshelves. Rust finds a
Oh, hey, free
written
anvil.
book called The Excerpt. It claims to be an excerpt from an interrogation dated 1924.
Oh.
We did not find it. It found us, as it finds all things eventually. You see, it came from somewhere your maps do not show. Now, before the ocean, before the land beneath it, even before the word for either, it was already here.
Cthulhu.
I couldn't help but notice, but you people keep asking, what does it want? That is the wrong question. It does not want. It waits. There is a difference. Wanting implies it needs something from you, which it doesn't. But you are useful. The dreaming ones especially. When enough of them have seen the city, it remembers its existence. And when it remembers, it stirs. When it stirs, it may begin soon. You will ask what happens to the vessels. We asked this too once.
Yeah, that's what I
We
think
do
too.
not ask anymore.
_plays_Minecraft just redeemed hydrate.
To know that
For
the answer is
4
not
cash
something
treats.
that
Thanks for the hydrate.
translates. When it rises, officer, you will remember its name. Not because you learned it, but because you always knew it. Every human being who has ever lived has always known it. You, however, have simply been choosing to forget it your whole life.
The book says that this is from a subject that was arrested for praising an idol in a discreet location.
Praising praising Cthulhu?
Rust has some questions about this book, but those questions are going to have to remain unanswered, as we have no idea what this book is, whose house this even is, and what is even going on in Rust's world. Rust also makes the connection to the statues and the strange creature that is pictured on the wall. They match almost exactly.
I don't know why I thought, like, I don't know why I originally thought, like, the god in question was Poseidon. Or Neptune.
Octopus-like face with wings.
But it, like,
Rust
Roman
does
or
not
Greek,
believe
whatever
this
you
is a
prefer.
coincidence either. He scours the house looking for
I
where
guess it's
Thurston
Cthulhu.
would have kept his coordinate book. And eventually, he finds something.
Bill.
This book is filled
Why do these AOGs have such good music choices?
to the brim with coordinates. Far more coordinates than Rust has ever documented before. On the 5th page, however, there is a cryptic phrase, along with the same set of coordinates repeated over and over. This continues on for almost 10 pages. There's a lot of coordinates, obviously too many to follow, so he says he's going to start with the repeating ones, as he feels the most drawn to
Jesus
them.
Christ, there's a lot.
He's confused at
Man, if I had waypoint, like, if I was in, like, last position, I had the waypoint spot installed. Or we should be lights fucking everywhere.
why Thurston would single those out
Because
specifically.
you see
He
how
then
many
says
coordinates
he
are.
doesn't think he should, but then undercuts it by saying he's going
Bro,
to go tomorrow.
the coastline's about to be like a fucking pride flag.
Video 4 has a bit of a different feel to it right from the start. It's no longer titled episodically like the others, it's just called NVIDIA Replay Date. It's almost like he stopped thinking about the presentation entirely. And at 52 minutes long,
Yo, that's kind of my
this is
first
by
ever.
far the longest video he's uploaded.
This is kind of like my first video. It's not gonna lie. This is kind of like my first videos. If we look at my first, like, oldest videos, ignoring these two, and ignoring that one I accidentally docked my friend. Look at these. They're like hour long, and I just ran like literally stuff part two. Why stuff part? I don't. Bro, shut up.
Whatever happens in this one, Rust was in it for a while.
Buckle up.
The video opens up this time a lot more formulaically than the other ones have. Rust is introducing himself here, and he gives us an update on his dreams, or rather the lack of an update, as he has still not dreamt. But then he says something insane.
Don't think I didn't see you watching me.
What? Huh?
I don't know why I typed that. Anyway.
Yeah, what?
I must be missing something because I do not recall anybody watching Rust, and I watched the entire video, so I guess we'll just...
Hold on. Hold on a quick second. Yo, can I... Admix is starting. Ad manager. Three-minute ad break every Thursday. No, that that would be painful. Alright. That should fix it. I think we're out of ad breaks.
go back and analyze. On the right side of the screen, in footage I did not show you guys because I skipped through it, there is a red-robed figure standing in the
what?
woods watching Rust. Immediately after this, he shrugs it off and acts like he didn't say anything, and he continues on his way. Correct me if I'm wrong, but up until this point, Rust has seemed like a pretty analytical and smart person.
Also, I just realized he has like, I thought there was a game mode was called, but like, simplified debug mode or whatever,
why
like
he's just
simplified F3.
blatantly
I don't know.
ignoring signs of danger. But one thing is for certain, he definitely saw it, but it's almost like he's not being allowed to react. It seems like the only thing he's allowed to do is follow the coordinates, which he does.
Waypoint mod would come in clutch. Like you said, you're like playing mod, so
Before
why
Rust can
not
even
at the
properly begin
waypoint?
on his journey,
Waypoint mod.
he's already noticing strange quartz blocks up ahead, misplaced. In front of him, there are 2 white pergolas and 2 sandstone fountains, as well as a hedge fence all the way around. This is not a naturally occurring structure.
Yeah, no shit.
Russ decides to see what's beyond the hedge fence, and what he sees next is unexplainable.
Yo, what the?
Two red-robed figures, which match the figure that was following
Yo,
Russ
wait,
in the-
what? Oh, I didn't see those.
Two red-robed figures, which match the figure that was following Rust in the woods, are at a garden for whatever reason.
They're
In a
getting
single-player
closer.
world, once again.
They're gone?
Russ decides to go down and investigate, but they are gone. Nowhere to be found. Like they vanished into thin air.
Wait, whoa,
Investigate, but they are gone.
They dropped something.
Nowhere to be found. Like they vanished into thin air.
They're gone.
The garden is actually quite serene and beautiful, like it's still being tended to till this day. But you may notice the statue in the center matches the cephalopod statues that we've been seeing throughout Rust
Except
recordings.
it's just out of quartz
So
now.
this is clearly not a place of peace, but a place of ritual. Rust documents the coordinates anyway and continues on.
Oh. Well, we said the exact same thing. F it. Something I don't really give. In videos. I mean, I
We've
really
been
put
trying
thumbnails.
to stop this process for 2 years. 2 years. My daughter used to call me every Sunday. She does not call anymore. She does not remember my name. We are not soldiers. We are not equipped for this. We are parents and siblings and spouses who drove to hospitals and sat in waiting rooms and were told there was nothing physically wrong. If you are reading this, please. We know you come here. We have watched you walk past us like we were not screaming.
Yo,
We do
what?
not know how to kill it. We thought we did, but we were wrong. We are leaving this here because we have nothing left to try, and we cannot go home and pretend we did not. If you can still hear us, run. Not for yourself. For whoever is waiting for you to call them on Sunday.
On Sunday.
What in the world, man? There really is no process. Kinda just gonna walk there? It's not a big deal.
To me, this sounds like Rust is coping with something. Like, he doesn't want to walk to that location, but he's brushing it off as just something he's going to do for no reason at all.
Also, give me a second, chat. I'll be right back.
That was undoubtedly a person, more specifically a woman, behind Rust.
I saw that. This is a single player world.
Rust types the words, "I should leave," but then deletes them and says,
Oh.
"Okay, let's keep going." Something is clearly steering him away from getting off this game. And what that thing is, we do not know. There's a
Yeah, it's a little
possibility
bit
this
away.
is Rust just making bad decisions, but I don't think so. In front of Rust, however, the path has been
Oh.
laid clear. There is a bridge leading somewhere. And Rust does the thing you should always do when you see an ominous bridge. He follows it for no reason. On this bridge, there are several things along the side that are notable. There are more monoliths and even those diorite trees that were on that first island. But Rust, he pays it no mind.
I'm looking.
What just happened? I'm drooling all over myself.
Hey, yo, what?
Lightheaded.
Rust crashes
yo?
Emma again.
What is going on?
It's like Rust is blinking in and out of consciousness, but something even crazier happens next. He finally sees the polished diorite tree, even though, as we pointed out, they've been there the entire time. Somehow, he only notices it now. He continues to move forward, but those blackouts keep reoccurring. Even at one point, he types in the chat to confirm this. He tries to explain what it feels like.
I know what blacking out feels like. Because it happened to me once. Oh, so I'm over here. There we go. Yes, it happened to me once. This is back in, like, January, like, 2023, I think. It's a while ago. I haven't had a blackout since, but I remember it was, like, snowing outside, and, like, I was downstairs, well, in the same room I am right now, about to watch a YouTube video on my TV, and I had lemonade on me, and then, like, and it was in this cup where, like, you can't feel how cold the lemonade is, so, like, you can't feel, like, the coldness of the drink, and I took a sip, and then I just immediately blacked out, and I think I had a seizure as well, so, yeah, and before I blacked out, I had the video, like, playing, and, like, it was, like, around, like, the start of the video when I hit play, and then when I woke up again, it was near the end, it was, like, 43 minutes in, so I was out for quite a while. Yeah, so then I went to the hospital for it. Yeah, fun times.
Like too, but the message trails off as if he's drifting in and out of consciousness mid-sentence. Despite all of that, his movement doesn't change, and he keeps walking in a straight line, almost mechanically.
Well, not
like
really
he's
straight line,
locked
but I
onto a
get
track
what you
that he
mean.
didn't choose. Once again, another polished diorite tree, but this time, consistent with how he was on the path, he doesn't acknowledge it at all. He just keeps moving forward. The terrain,
Just
it's
keep
starting to change.
Moving, just keep moving.
The path is now lined with chiseled tuff, moss, and polished andesite. This is no longer just a random patch of land. It's forming a road, a literal road, leading toward those coordinates. And you may have noticed that house in the distance, but just before Rust can reach it, he walks straight into the water and sits there for a moment before finally reacting.
Oh my god. What is happening? I need to go to the doctor or something.
But nearly immediately, he contradicts himself.
I'm fine. Gotta keep going.
Rust keeps pushing forward until he runs directly into the house. The sudden stop, however, seems to snap him out of whatever trance he was in. Rust finally acknowledges the house as if it wasn't just right in front of him on the shoreline, and as he steps inside and searches the chest, he realizes they're empty. This place is barren, with no supplies and no signs of life.
Okay.
It's an abandoned structure sitting alone on the shoreline.
Leather. Oh. Do I fully or not have torches? I saw some string.
He is an outer god of gates, space, and time. One of the
Cronus?
most powerful and enigmatic
No, wait, he's a
deities
Titan.
of the great beyond. He is said to be a terrible, self-aware manifestation of the dimension of time, or even the dark tapestry.
I mean, Cronus is known as the Lord of Time.
Unfortunately, he may be worse than our enemy from the sea, but we have
Zulu.
no choice. We know he answers to him after decades of research, but I'm not putting this all on a gamble. Well, I guess I am.
Let's go gambling.
I have no choice. It took my sister to the sea, dragged her beneath the waves, and forced her to become a vessel. No more. We will make it answer to its master.
The message doesn't fully make sense, but one thing is clear. Someone knew about this process, and they were trying to stop it. Rust continues to investigate this library even after reading that, but this place seems to go nowhere. That is, until...
Oh.
Oh. We say the same thing again. Oh my god.
Something bad happened here.
Abruptly,
Yeah.
his focus shifts, and he says he needs to get back to Emma. There's no clear reason why, it just seems like an urge, but he continues to hesitate and pushes against it. Rust is struggling with something internal. There's a compulsion to return to the surface,
Fight
and
the
while he's
urge.
moving around, trying to resist it, he spots something. There's another book.
We have been meeting here for 3 years. We know what it
Oh,
is.
27 pages.
We know what it wants. We believe we have found something greater. It answers to this thing. It knows all doors that exists and exists outside of time. We believe whatever has taken our families answers to this thing. We are unsure what the results may be, but it is a risk worthwhile. If we can harness it and use it to stop that thing in the ocean, then we can get our families back.
Okay. Anything else?
First contact was made on the 14th.
Why all the blank pages?
It was not what we expected. We expected something that would listen. It does not listen. It already knew we were coming. It massacred all of us.
Oh.
I hid and when I returned, it had left a devastating contrail of an unknown substance. It went back through the gates. There is only me left. I do not know what to do anymore. I am starting to dream of the Citadel. It has selected me, like it selected my father. Goodbye. We are sorry for all of this. It cannot be stopped.
Oh, damn. Oh, no.
Idiots.
Wow.
Not even family is worth that price.
Rust tries to type something else, but stops mid-thought. Whatever control he briefly had is gone. His movement becomes rigid again, and without investigating further, Rust turns and begins walking back toward the surface.
Wow, like really
This
rigid.
does not feel like natural decision-making. It feels like he's being
Clearly, but he had an axe in his inventory, yet he broke the bookshelf with a shovel.
pulled on a thread. And even when Rust returns to the surface, his behavior is becoming increasingly erratic. He begins spamming coordinates in the chat, wandering into walls, and moving without any direction. It
Yeah.
looks like he's fighting something, not physically, but mentally, like he's holding on to himself and failing. And despite all of that, he keeps moving forward. We can see that the biome up ahead has changed, but Rust pays it no mind and begins to drown. Rust is struggling for control, and it's becoming an increasingly harder fight to combat.
They're playing on peaceful.
What is happening to me?
I don't see a tunnel going
Unimportant.
down.
I need to get going.
Rust is disregarding his own warnings, and he makes his way into the dense biome of polished diorite trees, moss, and tuff. And up ahead of him, there's another monolith.
I'm not gonna make the joke anymore.
When Rust
Okay,
arrives, he begins documenting the coordinates like he always does, but this time, instead of just writing them down, he adds something else.
Your name is Rust. Your mother is dead. Your father is
Oh.
alive. Scream for him.
He's writing reminders to himself.
Why
What's the
extra
reason?
M's?
We do not know. Once again, Rust has run into a house, but this one is made out of tuff, and it seems to match the environment that's all around him.
My brain, it's going to die soon. I've dreamt over and over of that stupid city. The creature's stupid face. Until I cannot even picture my aspirations in life anymore. I think I'm one of the lucky ones. I can still think a bit, type. Just cannot move. I cannot stop seeing it. So I'll use my buff, or whatever, to say what I've always wanted to say to myself. Before I, bucket kick
Yeah,
the
kick the
whole
bucket.
thing. You might need to hear it too. Anyways, here it goes.
Oh god, we're getting
Keep
cinematic.
thinking. You need to be perfect to be liked. But one day you will see. The people who really care never expect that. They just want you the way you already are. Oh, my dog, Piper. Please, save her if you find me. I hope she won't miss me too much. And that's all. Goodbye.
Cool message, but I got places to be.
Darkness. Oh. Whoa.
Even after all of that, he returns to Emma and keeps going. He is completely overridden now. Any reaction to danger is dulled. No more hesitation, no more questioning, just pushing forward toward those coordinates. An absolutely massive structure begins to materialize in the distance. It's impossible to tell what it is
Oh my
or what
God.
it was built for, but it looks like a wall.
The Wall by Pink Floyd. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll stop. Oh, I see a chest. Stop.
I built this wall as a net. You can snap out of it. Hundreds will run into it, but who will really listen? Listen to me. Scream. Scream for help. Someone will come. I know it's hard to move your mouth, but just try to, please. Open Chrome. Order a pizza. Put in the notes 911 now.
I once saw like a short like similar to like what's described here, like this woman was like supposedly kidnapped and like so like they called 911, but they pretended to be like ordering a pizza or something. But it's a wild story.
You can end this. You are almost there. It is almost too late. I'm assuming you're a non-dreamer who thought they'd be safe. You are not. You are actually worse off. It wants to see you itself. This is your chance. The wall may break your trance slightly. It is limited, but you can use it. Please. I am the last. This is my last message.
This warning is so heartfelt, but Rust ignores it. And I don't think that's by choice. He cannot stop it at this point. It's a compulsion, one that even he apologizes for. Still, in what feels like his final act of agency, he fights to place the book back where he found it. To me, this is him trying to give the next person who stumbles into this a chance. Emma's lead has snapped off, and she wanders away.
Emma, please don't leave me. My whole life I've been alone.
Aww.
I lied earlier. I don't dream, that's true, but I have no friends. It was never a joke with them about me not dreaming. I lied to you all.
Emma.
Do I have to go?
No. I think he's Run. Okay, I'm not even trying to decipher that. What is this rumbling? What is it?
I'll just let this part speak for itself.
Okay.
Why?
My eyes are locked onto that.
And that is the end of the 52-minute video. The difference in time between this video and the last one is vast. If the dates in the titles are any way to tell time, then there's been a 4-day leap. And when you open Rust's final video, he's right where we left off, swimming. We don't even have time to think about how long Rust has been swimming for, as two massive monoliths, parallel, begin to rise out of the ocean.
Oh.
Along with that, there are pillars scattered about. Then, something else starts to appear. Something massive.
Well, hello there. Is this like a cult or something? I'm pretty
Where
sure it's
am
a
I?
cult.
Answer me. Please? You can still change. You don't have to do this.
What?
I am forgetting everything. I don't want to not remember her face. My mom. Please. Am I dead?
Good question. Another statues. So if I'm not talking about, I'm just so entranced in this. Like, okay, another book.
Welcome home, Rust.
What are those links? Those might be links. Or parts of links.
And that is it. That is the story of Rust 22 Vane. We have no
Why-
idea where he ended up. We have no idea what he felt
Then
or
why is
saw
there, like,
near that massive opening. But
still like an hour
whatever
left?
happened, Rust is somewhere else entirely. Somewhere far. And whatever had been compelling him this entire series has finally got him. Not dreaming was simply not enough to save Rust. The entity found its way regardless. But maybe that was the entire point. Maybe that was the reason Rust was chosen for this process in the first place. A challenge. A test to see if the entity could bypass the logic of not dreaming. And it's safe to say it worked. But there's still so much we don't know. Who were those robed people? Who was that woman in the garden? Why did Rust have to give up everything in the end? Why did he even see that gate if his fate was already sealed from the start? Well, the only hint we have is this. You probably noticed that there's a strange code at the end of the book that Rust reads in the void. It is a very, very simple Caesar cipher, so whoever hid this wanted people to find it.
I knew it. I knew
It
it.
leads to a YouTube URL link. Let's watch it together.
I knew it. I've watched so many AOGs.
Hello?
Wait, what? Wait, what? How does it know?
Hello?
You found it. Rust's recording will be shown to millions by you. Because of
How?
you, millions will not have to walk to those gates anymore.
I'm sorry, what is going on?
No reason for it to spread its mind across the globe, no. In a crude attempt to document what you have found, for content or entertainment.
What is happening right now?
You and Rust have shown them all.
Yo, what?
Shown anybody anything? How does this person even know who I am?
I appreciate it. You will too. This will make us all
Yo,
remember.
this is scary.
You already know it. You have all forgotten. Humanity.
What have we
has
forgotten? I didn't do anything. That was all Rust. I was just narrating this. What are you talking about? Wait, hold on. How does she have devotion to the sea? Rust threw it into the ocean. Who the hell is this person?
Thank you for showing it to them.
Cyrac.
expect
Why
to
does
see
that
you soon.
sound familiar?
We died. Oh my god.
My god. That was the name that was on Rust's computer at the start. She said I showed you? I didn't show you guys anything. I was just narrating this. I don't like this. I'm done. I'm gonna stop here. Goodbye for now. And I'm sorry.
If this is the end, why is it? I'm so confused.
Day 15. I figured out how to upload videos to YouTube. Hopefully this works. I won't be able to tell, but if you can see this, I am still alive. So I guess, in the case it does work, I'll update you. I can't feel my body anymore. It's like I'm experiencing this game from the first person. My entire consciousness, somehow, is inside my character. The funny thing is, I always sort of pictured myself as this stupid character. I guess be careful what you wish for. I hope my dad doesn't find me and think I'm dead. If you're seeing this, Dad, I am alive, and I'm coming home. Do not bury me. Not yet. I will try to find a way out of here. I will wake up. I will avenge Emma, and I will find whoever did this to me. That woman in the garden. It had to be her. She was unlike any of the other cultists.
I knew it was a cult. I knew it.
Are, but I think I know your name, Zyrak. I will be seeing you soon, and I will make sure this process ends. I will find a way. Now that I'm finally thinking clearly again, I will find a way. Whoever is watching this, if it even uploads, let the world know I will be back. I've never been good at much in life, but all of this has made me believe. Believe I can. Do this. A's book helped me too. Thank you, A. I will find you. And Thurston.
A?
Goodbye, for now. I will try my best. R.
Who's...
Sing me a sweet song.
What? Part 2, The Escape.
Rust has been on this void island for an ungodly amount of time. He counts only by guessing, and even that feels generous. He has gone out in every direction, south, north, west, and east, and
Where
found
is he?
nothing. His goal was to find if the void led anywhere, but it clearly does not. The only thing he has is the monolith. He hasn't ventured inside it yet, and that is the final plan before he gives up and jumps into the void.
I may die. A risk I'm willing to accept to escape this hell. Better hope there's something, or this will be it.
So Rust prepares to bare fist mine to the center of the monolith, just to see if there's any answers. He mines for quite a long time, until he finally sees something.
Wait, what did that say? God, F5 just feels so weird. Okay.
It's a vacant and wide room that contains 3 doors. These doors don't seem to lead anywhere. There's nowhere to go. Every door is a dead
What
end.
that one with the black
that
behind
leads
it?
absolutely nowhere but a wall.
Like, remember the video I made yesterday? They always ventured into black to get somewhere.
Are you serious?
So maybe that's
It
the
is
same.
worth noting that one of the doors leads to a black void, but
I
this void
knew it.
doesn't go anywhere.
Aw.
Doesn't transport Rust to any place.
Bruh.
Just ends, and that's about it.
Well, I guess the void it is. At least this will finally be over.
Oh, he's finally losing hunger.
seeing this, I'm sorry. I couldn't control myself, it grabbed onto me and didn't let go until it had me. I am so sorry you have to deal with another major death in your life, all because I made a horrible choice. I am so sorry. Mom, I hope you can read this in some cosmic way. I love you so much.
It's okay,
I'm
welcome
sorry
in.
for what I did to Dad. But I hope, if this does kill me, I'll be with you again. Emma, you're not even real. I don't even know why I'm typing this. But thank you for giving me the strength and the hope to persevere through that painstaking walk to that damned place. To A and Thurston, I am sorry I was a moron who couldn't stop this process. Your warnings should have led me to the truth.
Alright.
Instead, I was
I
too
may,
weak to
may
resist its
or may not still be shooting in an hour. I don't know
the
yet.
woman in the garden, whatever your name may be, you won. Congrats. I hope you and the sea thingy enjoy the new era of the earth or whatever propaganda you were pushing. Goodbye forever. Russell.
Rust is ready to jump into the void and see what's awaiting him within it. Whether something is in it or not is none of his concern.
Rust? Your life is still useful. Do not just throw it away.
Who are you?
I have been watching you. I am curious about your birth. He did not consume you, for whatever reason.
You know what? I wish he did. I'm sick of this. Now just leave me alone.
Do you wish to jump?
Yes. Now go away.
It's alright.
You will see. I will see you soon. And we will discuss.
Despite all of that, Rust still jumps in the void. The void did have something in it.
Alright, I'll join you this
Rust
afternoon.
has no idea where he is, and this doesn't look like any other area he's been in before.
I'm not dead. I thought that would work.
The place that Rust has landed in sits here like it's supposed to exist for a specific reason, but that reasoning Rust can't figure out.
Just leave me be.
No answer.
Why am I not dead?
No answer once again. That is, until...
You think I do not have full control here, Rust?
What?
So you didn't really leave.
It's that mysterious garden woman once again. It seems like she left the game earlier, but no, she is still here and still talking, a thing that is obviously impossible to do in Minecraft.
We need to talk, Rust.
There's nothing to talk about.
There certainly is. However, I understand it will be difficult with a person as stubborn as you are. You will learn what this place is.
Where even are you?
You will see what Relie offers a mortal.
The hell is a Relie?
When your heart is ready, think of your deepest regret. Enter a cave and witness what he can provide.
When my heart is ready? Hello? Maybe one of these caves will have a void for me to jump into.
Rust begins to investigate the strange blocky caves that are all around this forested underground area, but there's something peculiar about them. I want you to pay attention to exactly what cave Rust enters. It's like when he enters it and comes out of the other side, he's somehow teleported across the way to another cave. This is a pretty difficult detail to catch as most of the caves look very similar, so Rust decides to test it. He grabs a moss block, places it at the front of the cave he's about to enter, and enters the cave. If the moss block is gone by the time he comes out the other end, the caves are looping back on one another. Rust finally comes out of the other side, and our suspicion is confirmed. No moss block. The caves are looping. A puzzle that seems unsolvable to Rust. But what did the woman say before? She said, think of your deepest regret, something Rust probably ignored because he doesn't trust her.
Because Relie has nothing to attach onto. Think of your most regrettable moment as a mortal.
Why?
I have many regrets.
Rust finds it a trivial task to think of his most regrettable moment. He finally listens to the mysterious woman. It's like she's coercing him into playing her game. But he does it anyway. He enters a cave with the most regrettable moment ripe in his mind. Something is finally materialized.
What's on the other side of the red door? I'm curious. I'm getting so invested in this. Wait, what? Huh?
Hello?
Rust picks up a book, grimly titled Marilyn Vane's Final Words.
How the hell do you know her name?
We can only assume Marilyn
Okay,
is
yo,
Rust's mother.
what?
I do not. He does. Relie does.
He finally decides to open the book, and inside is his mother's final words. And then a time of death.
Can you feel the light inside you, sweet, sweet boy? You always keep going, even when it hurts. That's what makes you my. That's what makes you my Russell.
It's his mother's final words.
Please take care of your father. He will be lost without me, but he will have you.
And then a time of death, including a date.
Rust, you think he wants you to suffer. He does not. He wants to take that all away. Pain, sorrow, regret. The things that keep us small. They trap us mortals in moments that have already passed. Relie and him remove those things. Not by erasing us, but by bringing us into something bigger than ourselves. Imagine this, Rust. No more quiet dinners with your father. No more stinging pain from the lack of your mother's presence. No nothing. No pain. No attachment. No death. We will unite into him as one, as we become all there is. One unified
Oh my god, oh lord.
There it is. Zyrak's plan is to unify every single human being across the planet into one mind, and then merge it with the one below the ocean.
How do you even know what she said? I didn't even know those words.
It was a letter Marilyn intended to give you before she passed. Unfortunately, you were not there to ever receive said letter.
To me, it's painfully obvious what she's doing here. She's trying to manipulate his mother's last words against him and somehow use him as a tool in this process. And it seems like Rust is falling for it. He highlights her words, painfully feeling what she said that day, a message he was, for whatever reason, unable to read in the moment.
Am I still alive in the real world?
Not that it matters, Rust, but yes, you are currently in the ICU being treated for a coma and head trauma.
Oh.
The doctors will not find anything. That is okay.
Alright. I get it now. What does it need me for?
I knew the Caves of Reflection would show you. He needs our help. For the first time since his inception, mortals are useful.
Rust agrees to go with her, but he asks one final question.
Does that mean Emma? Is she still alive?
He can bring Emma back.
It can?
He's back on the Void Island.
No. Dear God, no. How am I back here? No, no, no. Where did you go? Please don't leave me here, not again.
He has suddenly been transported back to the center monolith, the maddening island from the beginning, for no reason. But suddenly,
Emma.
Is that?
And then did it hurt?
Emma, the titular horse that helped Rust across his first world, is back. Somehow alive again. I don't trust this, but...
You see, Rust?
And here she is again.
With his help, there will be no death.
I see. Can you, not do that?
Again, Zyrak talks about his power and what it can do. It can take away pain, bring back the dead, pretty much anything you can imagine. And Rust, he's still playing into it. He somehow finds a way to relate it to his dad, saying that his dad will never have to feel the immense guilt and pain of losing his wife and son.
That is his power in full display. Emma did not have to die, you see. She could live eternally like us. Are you ready to understand your purpose, Rust?
He asks a question that I think's been on all of our minds.
I saw you watching me back then. What did you want?
Your alertness was unseen in a vessel. I knew you had use, like me.
After a plethora of manipulation, she finally opens the door so they can start talking. But Rust has one final question.
One more thing, though. What's your name?
It is a name I have not uttered since I was a girl.
Ah,
Wait, what?
okay. Well, I'm Russell.
I am aware, but thank you for being so open. I guess you can call me Z for now.
They finally go through the door, but what awaits on the other side is not creepy. It's actually quite peaceful.
Ooh.
Rust has arrived in some seaside kingdom that looks like it at one point had many inhabitants. We also see that all too familiar gate off in the water.
Where are we?
Along with many miracles, Relie has the ability to access memories and transform them into something tangible.
So this is your memory.
Not exactly. More like a place for my memories.
Why this place specifically? Does it bring you comfort?
I see your error. I am beyond such human emotions now.
They continue to talk for a bit, then eventually head into the kingdom. And inside, it's massive, beautiful, but filled with red-robed cultists. The same evil, despicable cultists that killed Emma in the first video. They run around mindlessly like ants, skittering along the ground. They clearly have no personality, no original thoughts, just servants to the thing in the ocean. But Zyrak requests that Rust speaks with her on the balcony. Clearly a bit traumatized by the appearance of these red-robed cultists, Rust tells one to back off. Something is off here, but we can't tell what.
So, why is that there?
That is his domain. You see, Rust, it is time for the new era. Politics, war, destruction, famine. It has become too much for the earth. It requires his reset. When he rises, he will bring a new era of unity as thousands of minds collide with him upon his gaze.
You've said that before, but how do I help? I'm just a guy.
You are not, Rust. You survived the process and recorded it all. Those recordings were destined to reach an individual who would document them for entertainment. And that did happen. You recorded the gates. Thousands
Oh my god, not again.
Now their minds are arriving in his domain.
This makes Rust realize something. His recordings that he's been taking this entire time have been uploading and getting onto YouTube.
However, while this was the plan, it is hurting him. There are too many minds resisting his unification. And that is where you come in. I believe your detachment from humanity has made you so inedible that not even he wants to consume your mind. But this is a good thing, Rust. It means you were chosen,
Chosen to do what?
Stabilize.
And how do I do that?
What?
You enter his domain and guide the lost minds. Do you believe you can do this, Rust? This is your purpose.
And this will save people.
Yes. While he will always exist, the merge can cause us to lose many minds.
Rust's role in all of this is he's basically a crisis hotline operator during a mass panic. He makes sure all the minds merge peacefully with no pain. While this sounds manipulative, Rust seems like he's down to help her.
But what happens to me? Don't I stay behind to help?
Unfortunately, yes. But I cannot enter either. Our purpose is purely to save humanity, not to join them. Is this okay?
Rust, for whatever reason, agrees to this. He will essentially become a battery for this entity for the rest of eternity. This is no doubt a horrible deal, and I have no idea why he would take it.
Will you meet me down at the beach when you're ready?
Unfortunately, all the manipulation tactics that Z has used seem to be working.
Oh lord.
It seems like some time has passed, and Rust has officially made his decision to help the entity and to help Z. He enters the water with Emma, bidding them a farewell on the shoreline, and ventures toward the gates in the water. The gates that are identical to those that he walked into back in his original world. But this will be the first time that Rust has entered this gate with a clear mind, meaning we'll actually get to see what lies beyond those stone walls.
Emma's still here, yay!
Hi. Yeah, I know. You don't like me very much. All those minds cramming into you, that's gotta hurt, huh? Alright. I'll help you. One condition, however.
I'm not sure I like that.
So I take it you don't typically make deals? How about this? You give me what I want. I will allow all those minds to enter you peacefully. If you don't, I'll let them all painfully slam into you for an eternity.
Rust
Wow.
attempts to bargain with the sea creature. Your question may be, what exactly does he want?
Give me the girl with the name Z's memories. You don't really have a choice here.
He continues to attempt to bargain with this entity, but most rational people would understand this is a death sentence. However, Rust is right. He does have leverage here. The entity needs him to help the merging process begin. So with no other
True.
choice, a door is revealed. A door that supposedly leads to Z's memories.
I'll be back. Don't worry.
I guess the thing I'm most confused about is it really did seem like Rust was fully convinced by Z's plan. But was it all just a ruse to find a way into this place, to find a way to access her memories and somehow use it as leverage? We won't fully know his plan until we see where exactly he's going. So he enters the gates.
I'm not reading all of this.
And it's here where we finally start to understand what exactly Rust's plan is.
I'm gonna be quiet now. I'm glad my recordings are getting out. If you see this, hi. Was my acting good?
Yes, Rust, your acting was good. You even had me convinced that you were on the side of Z, but I guess his plan the whole time was to gather intel and then find a way to escape this place using leverage from Z's memories.
She can hear me here, I think. We aren't in that gate anymore. I have to talk through here.
But on the surface, this doesn't really seem to be Z's memories. It's just a library. But that all changes when Rust finds a small room off to the right.
Oh.
I have begun to notice small things about Zyrak that I cannot quite explain. She is still kind, still gentle, but there are moments where she pauses, as if she's listening to something that we cannot hear, watching something that we cannot see.
Cannot
She has
see.
always looked at the world differently, not with wonder, not with fear, but with a sort of understanding that feels far too certain for someone of her age. She is still my fair daughter. I chalk it up to her seeing things beyond what others do, because of her beautiful mind. Cassian feels hesitant to give someone like her more political control, but I feel differently. I believe in my daughter's abilities. She will lead our kingdom like my mother did and her mother before her. I trust her.
This book is undoubtedly strange. It calls Zyrak a princess, someone who is meant to lead a kingdom. Not just a Minecraft player or a cultist, but a real princess who was born to lead. Rust finally puts the pieces together. Z is Zyrak, a detail we have known for a while, but something Rust had to piece together himself. But again, this book opens so many questions. It makes Zyrak seem like she's something far bigger than we initially thought. A person with a real history, a real background, and a kingdom she was supposed to lead. But Rust has no time to think about that. Something is up ahead. There is a mysterious girl sitting on a windowsill whispering something to herself. Something we can't understand. You may notice that that woman vaguely resembles Zyrak, missing the black dress and the weird eyes, but it seems eerily similar to her. But now, suddenly, Rust is in a wine cellar, of all places. This memory is just
Wow, that's
taking him
that's
all over the
random.
place, but maybe it has a reason. There are player tags above Rust that read out Zyra Cresselia, Queen Seraphine, and King Cassian. Names that sound eerily similar to the ones that were in the book. Using context clues, we can infer that Seraphine and Cassian are Zyrak's parents, and whoever Zyra is must also be Zyrak. How many names does this girl have? The cellar seems mostly empty, though, and just seems to be a place beneath whatever is above Rust, playing soft piano music. But the player tags continue to sit there idly, like they're waiting for something to cue. You may have believed it to be impossible to stare without having a face, but these faceless players prove otherwise. They somehow, even without eyes, stare down into Rust's soul and watch him. But suddenly, the players begin to approach Rust.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I stand before you to grant the highest honor I can give, not as a king, but as a father. My daughter Zyra, or as you know her, Zyrak, she has proven herself beyond strength, beyond wisdom. She sees what others cannot, a future greater than the world we know. Because of that, I have no doubt. From this day forward, she will not stand behind me, but beside me. Rise, Princess Yorak! The future of this kingdom is yours!
Hello, everybody. My entire life, I've wished to stand by my mother and father's side as they rule our beautiful kingdom. My father, our king, taught me how to function with bureaucracy and how to rule fairly. I am
Good.
forever grateful to my loving father. However, I owe everything to my mother. She taught me everything I know about being a great woman and how to treat all of you with fairness and love so that we prosper as a kingdom. How to stand up for myself and others, and how to be the best princess I can be for all of my people. Thank you, Mom. I love you.
W Mom.
With that being said, I am so grateful to all of you for treating me with kindness and respect. My whole life I have wanted this position simply to help all of you. I hope I can merge you all together as one tonight. Tonight, you will see him.
Are you feeling all right?
Yes, Father, I'm feeling just fine. He has arrived.
Oh no. What the fuck? Well, that just happened.
The kingdom has been destroyed. Zyrak has sacrificed her people to the sea entity, a puzzle that Rust puts together. We have just witnessed why Zyrak does the things she does. She is so devoted to this thing, so entranced with it. She's willing to sacrifice everything she loves, including her parents, to appease this thing. Rust realizes the difference between Zyra and Zyrak. Zyrak being a formal title that she was given as a princess for some unknown reason. But strangely enough, a trail of redstone blocks leads somewhere. But the kingdom, the same exact kingdom that Zyrak currently lives in a memory of, is obliterated. Reduced to ash, it seems. But the trail of redstone blocks doesn't stop. It continues to lead somewhere, and Russ continues to follow it.
The memory she lives in is a memory of this kingdom. It has to mean something to her. It has to.
It's Zyra, but she's sitting there with her parents by her side, both of them motionless. She stares off at the gate like she's longing for that sea creature to come back, like she's been left behind.
Rust, what are you doing here?
Oh no.
You're supposed to be helping him.
Look around you.
What is this?
You did that to them. You murdered all of your people, and you used me. Do you even know the faces of the people you've taken away?
I mistook your emptiness for strength, Rust. To ponder that I really believed you could be anything more than a failure.
God damn.
Your ignorance is somehow far worse than all of humanity.
Why would you live in that kingdom, a complete copy of your parents' home, and pretend like it means nothing to you? If it meant nothing, you would have left it here in this memory. There's still some of you left, Zyra.
Do not ever call me that. Let me show you the consequences.
What are you doing?
Oh, bro.
Relia's ability to give is balanced by its ability to take away.
Nah.
She's back
Too
at
far.
Wood Island. Right?
This is the consequences of your actions. You will rot below the city when you could have been above.
Nah.
Remember when you fell asleep because you were too tired from partying?
Who said that?
You never even got to say goodbye. You made Dad watch her go as you were too busy to drive to the hospital.
Leave me alone.
How many missed calls from him that night, Rust? 26.
That's
All
insane.
because you wanted to party by yourself. You let Emma die twice because you were too weak to resist it. You lied to thousands of people about having friends. You sacrificed thousands of people to a monster just because you're too narcissistic to not record your every move. What
Wow,
kind of
okay.
failure would do that? The kind of failure that is only a stain on the world.
You're right. I'm not gonna deny it.
You were made to do nothing. Not even a hungry, infinite being wants you around. Everyone pulls away from you. But suddenly, on the horizon, there appears to be a player, and it's not a Rust clone. It's another player, named Adrian the Lost.
Follow me, quick!
The two of them run through the dirt void, but there appears to be nothing. This place is devoid of any life or any structures, until suddenly, a massive structure appears with the letter A on it. Adrian quickly uses his plentiful amount of dirt to block them in, so they're safe.
Alright, we're safe here.
Who are you?
I am Adrian. I have been down here for a while.
Did you also get sent down by Zyrak?
I don't remember. All I can remember is this place.
Speaking of which, what is this place?
I'm not sure. I've built this around the gate. I've been waiting for it to open, but it never has.
Rust then puts something interesting together.
So your name is Adrian. Did you happen to write a book with the name A?
If you're a little confused what Rust is talking about, when he first made his rounds through his original world, he found a book from a person named A, who seemingly also suffered the same fate as Rust.
I don't remember writing a book.
But this doesn't appear to be the same A. They may both have a name that starts with the letter A, but that doesn't mean they're the same person.
Maybe we just
But
can't remember.
Rust says something that jogs Adrian's memory.
You had the dog named Piper.
Welcome back.
I mean, maybe it's a different A, but...
Wait, what? How do you know about my dog?
That confirms it. Adrian the Lost is A, from the original world. Rust and him are two sides of the same coin. Two people who walked through the process and got discarded. But I haven't even addressed the elephant in the room. The gate in front of Rust and Adrian appears to be the exact same gate from the library in both of their original worlds.
This door looks familiar. Did you also go to that library?
What library?
Rust finally notices the similarities, but he also notices something else. In the center of Adrian's Dirt Kingdom, there appears to be a rune. The exact same rune that was in that library.
Rust, I do not know how you remember that. I can't even think clearly.
Do you still hear that creature's name?
Yes.
So I guess she threw you down here because you were too broken to fix.
But
Okay,
then
I'll help you as soon as I can.
This might be a gamble, but those people in the library used this rune to open that gate. So maybe we can recreate the rune, and it'll open.
Do you think that will work?
There is a detail Rust is leaving out. If you don't remember, the people who opened that gate all got massacred. Only one sole survivor survived the attack.
Can she really not hear us down here?
I don't think so. She never comes down to check on me.
Well, do you want to try it?
It is risky, but we have no other choice.
So Rust and Adrian recreate the rune, block by block, making sure it matches the exact sigil on the ground.
She told me I'm still alive. How about you?
I'm not sure.
The rune is really taking shape, and it's all thanks to them working together.
Thank you for your book, by the way.
What did I write in it?
You said something about how people just want you the way you are. I think that really carried me forward.
My sister used to say,
Okay, good message.
Well, she was a smart person.
But with all the chit chat aside, it's go time. The final block is ready to be placed.
Alright, let's go.
you gotta go home, man.
What? Come on, let's go. It's coming.
My buddy has been dead for years. Go live the life I never could.
Why are you doing this?
No, not again.
Someone has to be paid. Go.
Adrian.
Go.
I'm sorry, eh? Goodbye.
F and Jaffa A.
Adrian? Just another person. Dead because of me.
Adrian is gone, sealed behind the gate, and Rust is stuck in an infinite pillar void filled with gates. And to make matters even worse, whatever they summoned is coming back for him. So he runs, passing some familiar gates, trying to make it to the very end gate, the one that matches the library. There it is. It's the library from his original world, just beyond the gate. But that creature is right behind him.
Oh no.
He makes it, just in the nick of time, but he's back, in a place all too familiar. The only question is, what is his plan from here?
Good question.
Rust is finally back in his original world, and he opens a book and begins to write.
If you're watching this, whoever you are, whoever Zyrek used to spread its influence to all those people, I need you to upload this. For Adrian's family, for my family, and for all of those families who have lost so many because of this process.
Will do, Rust. I'm still watching.
I will make this right. I could probably just hide in this world forever, but I won't. That's something the old Rust would do, not me. I don't know if it was my mom's words or Adrian or seeing Z's memories and what happened to her, but I need to fix this. I need to save Zyra. She's still in there somewhere. I am going back to Relie on my own terms this time, without Emma carrying me all by myself on foot. I will end this. I will make it go back to sleep.
Let's end this.
Beneath the ocean.
Rust makes a risky decision. He's going to go back to the gates of Relie and try to save Zyra. And that's exactly what he does. He walks back through his entire world, this time under nobody's control. He gets to see everything for himself. He makes sure to stop at the house where he originally found A's book and changes A's name back to Adrian, making sure his real name is never forgotten. Rust ventures back through all the old monuments that he passed in his original world. You have the wall, the old village with mysterious structures looming above in the sky, and then you have the beach, where Rust finally decodes the sign that he walked past before. You will see Relie soon. But suddenly Rust is back on that shore, and he begins the 4-day swim to the gates of Relie.
Yes, exactly. Never giving up.
Here we are, everybody. We have finally made it to the final video on Rust22Vane's channel. This is
Final
where
stretch,
we
boys.
learn if Rust officially escaped, or if he was trapped in Relie forever. Rust types out Zyrak's parents' names, highlights them, and copies it, like he's going to paste them again and use them in some way.
My key is to never give up, find who you are, or keep fighting to the end. Don't lose yourself on the way of helping someone in a family. Amen, brother. Amen.
He's back in that strange void with that strange structure in the center, and there's a path of light leading back to that gate where Zyrak's memories were. And in front of said gate is Zyrak herself. Rust is careful to sneak up on her, and he eventually comes up behind her and begins to spam her parents' names. But she doesn't react, not even a little. She just runs off into the gate.
Well, I guess that's somewhat of a reaction, I guess. But I see what you mean. Yes, you are unknown from Roblox I met on Greenville a few days ago.
Zyra?
So what is this place?
She suddenly disappears.
Who am I?
Rust tries to get her to come back, but she doesn't reply. He even uses the same trick from earlier, and nothing happens. He's just inside this massive, spiraling, glowing cave.
Yes, you have.
But why is Zyra running? What is bothering her, and why was she looking at that "who am I" glowing message? She's clearly going through some inner turmoil.
Well, what do you mean?
Zyra?
Yo, why does it look so good? And why does he have shaders now? Wait, has he always had shaders? I forgot. I don't think he did. Wait, did he always have shaders on? Or am I just tripping? Okay, I think it did always have shaders. I don't think one's as good as this one, though. Anyways, maybe sidetracked enough about shaders. Translated from Valayan. Original text recorded from the Quisilia Royal Archive. Estimated age 1,650 years. Jesus Christ.
Zyra, can you hear the ties for Leah? The world you know is a collection.
For a second, I thought you were going to say hopes and dreams, like Undertale / Deltarune reference. I'm sorry.
Pieces drifting further into the dark. You see it, don't you? The separation, the pain, the rot of the surface. You were born to lead, but humanity is built on fragility. I offer you a kingdom that will never crumble, a unity that defies death itself. You and I are not so different. I believe humans are too separate too. This has to change now. Humanity is a collection of tragedies. You live, you love, you lose, and then you spend 60 years grieving for a person who is only a shadow to begin with. It is a cruel way to exist, to be a single fragile point of consciousness in a vast, dark ocean. My plan is simple. I do not wish to burn your world, I wish to incorporate it. When I arise, I will not be monster to fear. Far from it. I will be the unifying force that brings skittering little humans together into one. They will gaze into my eyes and feel the full force of the universe. This is good. The transformation begins now. Your parents will forget you. Your name will be scrubbed from the ledgers of the living. You are no longer a person, Zyra. You are my gateway.
Cthulhu.
So we finally know the creature's name. Cthulhu.
Damn, I only know about like an hour 44 minutes in.
But Zyra is still nowhere to be found. And it seems like Rust is at a dead end.
Okay. Let's find out what he will see. Yeah, it is crazy. This whole AOG's been crazy.
Zyra?
They were small. They wanted me to run a useless kingdom for a few decades and die.
How long,
Showed me
like,
what
have
they
I
really
known the
were.
creature's name?
Is all a kindergarten game would pretend. They're not even dead anyway. Really, I can bring them back.
They would be fake copies. Just like Emma. And you know that, don't you? What's the plan here, Zyra? Be its slave for the rest of your life until it leaves you and I in the dust? It doesn't care about anything. It just wants its Earth back.
My parents were insignificant, Rust. They meant nothing. They did nothing. Why do I care? Why do I care?
Because that's called being human. What was her favorite color?
What?
What was her favorite color?
Why does it matter?
What was it? Is this what you want? Is this who you are? You live in a memory of their home. They aren't pathetic.
Green.
What?
My mother enjoyed the color green.
For a second I thought they said green, like...
Why my dress was also green. Rust. He is getting very angry with me. He's coming.
What do their voices sound like?
Stop with this, it is not working.
It is. Your mom and your dad, they believed in you.
We cannot continue to be separate, Rust. Do you not see how emotions ruin our potential?
What's wrong with that? You loved your parents.
Please, stop speaking.
I've said Zyra hundreds of times now. You want to know why? Zyrak is a name thrust upon you, forcing you to become a princess, something you never wanted. I know this thing takes those emotions of regret away. You never needed that. Those emotions make you human, make you Zyra. There was no reason to change, to look for further answers. A life of fighting for your destiny is better than this. A destiny forced on you.
Seraphine, Cassian, my mother, my father. Why do I care for them?
Because you're a human.
I cannot be anything more than this. Who am I without him?
You decide. Not that thing.
He's coming, Rust.
Oh lord.
He's right there.
Zyra, this thing is going to kill us. You better snap out of it.
Can I ever recover from what I've done?
I believe it. That thing does not define you.
It will not listen, Rust. It never has.
It needs us. It may act high and mighty, but it's a worm. It can't wake up without us. It can't dream without us. It can't exist without us. It's not too late to stop this.
Damn, worm is crazy.
I cannot.
Try.
I have tried.
Try a little harder. Make it go back to sleep. What's it saying?
It says it is sick of me.
Put it down.
Go back to sleep. Go back or you will never awake again. I am leaving. So go back and wait for another like me to come. Release those minds. I am no longer your slave. You've needed me ever since I was a girl. That ends today.
What is it saying?
What do you mean by that? And
Useless. I will find another. It will not be long before I reclaim my world. It also said I cannot leave this place.
Is it leaving?
please say yes.
Cthulhu finally leaves Rust and Zyra alone, but that doesn't mean it's dead. It just means it has gone back to waiting.
Is it asleep? Zyra?
Well, there she goes. There she is.
Is it asleep again?
I believe so. I did not think that would work.
Well,
You
it
freed
did work.
yourself, Zyra.
No, Russell, you freed me. You allowed me to remember who they were to me.
It's time to start leading your own life. Ready to go back to Earth?
Yeah, teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Rust. I have been dead for thousands of years. My body is dust under a kingdom that does not exist anymore. It is time for you to go home.
I can go home?
Are you ready?
But, Zyra,
I have been given too many chances.
Zyra, I can't just let you die. You never even got a life to live. A choice to be who you wanted to be.
So, do it for me. Live your life. Do not regret anything. Do not be afraid to fail, Russell. Make your mother proud of the child she raised. Something I could not do.
I'll try.
I will stay and make sure he is gone and that all the minds have returned to their bodies. When you are ready, go to the gate. It will send you back to your body.
This goes back home?
Say hello to your father for me.
Your parents will be proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
Goodbye, Z.
Goodbye, Russell.
Goodbye, Zyra.
This morning, I finally heard from Rust. He messaged me on Instagram, and it sounds like he's doing pretty good. Hey man, just watched that video you made on me. I appreciate you sharing that with the entire world. To see those wonderful comments, those pictures you all drew of me,
I'm not
believing
reading
I
all
could
this.
escape even when I was ready to die, I don't even know what to say. I wanted to tell you what happened after. I was in the
Hey, shouldn't-
ICU for 2 weeks, severe malnutrition. They said my body had been shutting down slowly the whole time I was there, but my dad sat next to me in the bed every day. He didn't know if I was coming back. Nobody did. When I woke up, he cried. I don't think I've ever seen him cry like that.
Huh. I'm checking. Weird.
Not even when Mom died. He just held my hand, cried, and didn't say anything for a really long time. I got discharged a few days later. When I got home, the computer was still on, but Zyra was gone. It was just the flower field and nothing else. She is no longer with us. But in her last moments, I think she understood what it meant to truly live, to truly choose who you want to be.
I have to pay respects to Zyra.
She may think she was just a pawn, a useless chess piece for that creature's cosmic game, but she taught me something I don't think I could ever forget. I cannot continue to waste my life away pretending to have friends, grieving over a cartoon horse, and not dreaming of bigger things for myself. I think it's time, for the first time since my mom said her final words, I start living. I stop pretending to be this stupid character and accept what makes me who I am, what makes me different, what makes me Rust. Thank you all for keeping Zyra alive in your memories. I doubt she thought anyone ever cared for her that much. I feel the same way.
We do
too.
care about her. We always will.
I am not sure where my life is going to go from here, but I know I'm going to live every minute of it.
Goodbye, Relay. W video.
Hello, everybody. If you stayed till the end, I really appreciate it. I think this is the first time since the first video I made that I ever genuinely spoke into the mic instead of just reading off a script that I wrote. But I wanted to tell you how thankful I am for how far we've gotten on this journey. I still have that screenshot from the first day where I have 25 subscribers, and thinking that the Agamemnon video would just go absolutely nowhere, and even saying it now is bringing tears to my eyes. I just could never have imagined building such an amazing community with all of you, and I don't even know what to say. I hope I don't disappoint you in the future with what's coming up next. And don't worry, there's plenty to come. But I didn't really script this part. I just wanted to say something to thank all of you. So with that being said, please expect more, and thank you for watching to the end. This was such a fantastic series to make, and I owe it all to all of you. So thank you, and goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already on YouTube, and follow my Twitch. Both will be in the description of this video. Once again, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, and have a good rest of your day and night. I'm out. And let's find who to raid. I know how you feel. Alright, who can we raid? Aww, RJ isn't live anymore. Who else is live? Alright, I'll join you about in an hour or two. Who else is live? Who's anyone good live? I'm just gonna end it here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.